Tectonic family, man. What's up? What's going on? Today we bringing the Tectonic TONIC video update. We doing the update today, and a lot of people, in the comments, they've been leaving comments under the old Tectonic videos asking, Tro, when are you going to do an update on Tectonic? And now is the day. I'm not gonna lie to you, I haven't really been paying too much attention to Tectonic because we know in the past they really haven't communicated as much as I would like. But I did do a little research and just went and saw the recent tweets. So we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about some of the things that's going on in the project as of right now. We're also going to look at price and see where I think it could possibly go once we get into that, altcoin season. And I know a lot of people say, Tro, we've been in the altcoin season. Projects have been running. Well, those are outlier projects. I do think we still get that euphoric feeling that we once experienced or previously experienced in other cycles. I think now it's just kind of prolonged because it's so many bullish things that's going on in the world right now, in the United States, as far as clarity when it comes to crypto assets, not only in the United States, but other countries and other places are also getting more things understood as far as how they want to go about regulating the cryptocurrency space. So many things that's going down the pipeline that I'm bullish on, that I believe that we're going to see an extended bull market, in my personal opinion. Now, yeah, I will say prepare yourselves for November. We know November usually tops out. And if you see a bag that you never seen before, of course you want to take profits. But if the projects are still not at the positions that you want them to be in, then I would say, hey, we might go into 2026 with a head full of steam as far as the altcoin season. And Tectonic could possibly be the ones, or one of the ones you want to look at when it comes to altcoins on the Chronos blockchain. So we're going to get straight into it, but before we do, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications. Also, crypto.com link is in the description, Kraken link and Coinbase if you haven't signed up. If you don't have all three of those, make sure you get signed up right now with my referral links, man. Appreciate everybody who tuning in. Let's get straight to it. Tectonic, where we at with it today, baby? So currently I am on CoinGecko. We looking at Tectonic. Right now, in the past 24 hours, we are down about 3%. Now, when we zoom out, I like to always zoom out to the max, just because it shows a better picture of what's going on. So currently in the market cap, we are at $7.4 million. Fully diluted is at 14 million. 24-hour trading volume is only 17,000. So not a lot of tonic being traded at this moment in time. But you know what I say, man, that TVL is still in the 100 millions, man. That TVL is still at $142 million. So it's still a lot of money locked onto Tectonic as of right now, even though the market cap is only a $7.4 million market cap. So that's one of the things that, we got to pay attention to, because it's doing what it needs to do. If you're looking at Tonic and you're just buying the token, then, I guess you can say that's cool. But if you're actually using the platform for what it's there for, it has deep liquidity. I'm not going to lie to you. So if you're borrowing from it, it has a lot of money. And then we know it's not a lot of volume being traded on the Chronos blockchain as of right now anyway. So I'm pretty sure nobody is not going to try to borrow over $100 million from, it's probably like 4 figures, maybe 5 figures, maybe 10,000, maybe, I'm not sure as far as what's the highest loan that's out right now. I haven't done that type of deep dive research, but I'm pretty sure people aren't taking over, 6-figure loans or going into the 7-figure loans too often on the Chronos blockchain. So this is enough of total value locked. That's a lot of money. That's $142 million now. Let's not, get beside ourselves because it's the crypto space. There's still a lot of money that's locked on the Tonic platform. But when we look at it, we know before the election, we went up, or after the election, rather, we went up to like a 29 million, almost a $30 million market cap. Right now, we at a 7.4. I do believe it's possible we go back up to, that 29 million, almost $30 million market cap, just because we see Tectonic was one of the I would say best performing assets. If not, yeah, it was probably one that you could at least made what it was like a 4x. It went from a $10 million market cap all the way up into a $48 million market cap from January 23 to what, December 23. So just in a year, that was a 4x right there. So something was going along the lines. I'm not sure what was going on during that period of time for Tonic, but the prices did go up. Now we do know that a lot of projects have very similar charts, man. A lot of projects, before the election, we were already in a downtrend. Then after the election, we spiked up. But then, once things started coming out, tariffs, macro environment, things that was out of our control, we saw the market cap go below the previous low before the election. So I seen a lot of charts like that. And when people say that, their cryptos are performing, guys, we got to understand that is outliers. Those are outliers. We do have projects, and if you are good at picking, you are in profit. Like right now, even if you just dollar cost average, simply dollar cost average it into some good projects, you should be at least break even or in some type of profit. Now with Tectonic, that was, like I said, that was one of the ones I really didn't buy more into. I just held it, and I'm still down in this particular position just because I just held it. Like I didn't dollar cost average into it. But if you dollar cost average on those down days, man, those are the best times to really buy. We can see in February, market cap was at a $6.8 million market cap. I mean, we are up from those February lows. If you dollar cost average for those months, then you shouldn't be too down unless you just absolutely bought one of the local tops and then dollar cost average as it was consolidating. So some of the things that's going on, man. Tectonic just reached 96K followers. Your support is incredible. The 100K mark is within sight. Let's hit that goal by year's end. So people are still following Tectonic, hoping to, I guess, get some news from the platform. But we know it's still the largest money market on the Chronos chain. So I don't think Chronos is going to let this fail. I keep saying this, and we have yet, like I said earlier, we have yet to really get into that period, FOMO period, that everybody starts to buy altcoins. We have yet to do that yet, and even at the election, we thought it was going to go higher. And I think the election kind of gave us a preview of what to expect and even more, in my opinion. Now, like I said, it's my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. Now, something else that's going on. Hello, we want to let you know we are still paying you to borrow CDC ETH. Yep, you read that right. Earning from borrowing is only possible in DeFi. Thank you and enjoy your day. So you can earn a yield, 2% yield, just by borrowing from the CDC ETH. Now, last but not least, man, they have some dual incentives with Orbi Network. Just a little time left to supply USC and earn both Tonic and USC rewards. Whether you're yield farming or stablecoin stacking, this is your last chance to boost your bag. So this was their last tweet. This was about 6 days ago. This ends on August 29th. So you still got some time if you wanted to participate in it. But just looking more into Tonic, man, like I said, that was their last post 5 days ago. And it's a money market, so it's not really nothing to tweet every single day, but I just want more posts, bro. I can't lie to y'all. I know y'all, y'all invested in this project. I know. And like I said, I do think long term, this is going to go up as far as when we get into that altcoin. If we have an altcoin season, it's going to go up. Put it like that. If we have an altcoin season, this is going to go up. Just for the simple fact that we seen it go up before. Now, if it didn't go up after the election, then I would have been like, hey, maybe this project is dead, because every single project went up after the election. And if a project didn't go up, then I would look at that project like, hey, something wrong, because the entire market is moving. But since it went up after the election, I will say that once we get more bullish news, it's going to appreciate, even if it goes back up to 20 million. If you dollar cost average, even if it goes back up to 20 million, you're still going to at least break even or make some money. And that's the thing about it. We know this project isn't going to fail. I mean, any project can fail. Don't let me say that. But we know that Chronos is behind this project, so they don't want it to fail. This is one of the projects that's like, hey, if this goes wrong, then what other money market is on the Chronos blockchain with that much liquidity? I don't think that we will have another project on there that with that much liquidity as of right now, because like I said, the volume is low on Chronos. Chronos isn't the chain that everybody is checking for at the moment. I do think it will have its time or its day in the sun, but just not right now. And at this moment in time, we setting up perfect because it has $142 million locked, only a $7.4 million market cap. Before the or after the election, we were at a $29 million market cap. Even if we go back up to the market cap that we were at, before the election, that's still what a 100% gains. Or right at 100% gains. There's still some gains, so that's why I always say dollar cost average, especially if you believe in this project. Now, what I'm personally doing, I'm just holding the bags. Honestly, I'm not really trying to. If I lose the money, then it is what it is. It wasn't like life changing money that I invested into it or that I couldn't lose. So if we go back up to those 48 $million market cap, that's I want to say that's about a 200% gain for me. So that's cool with me. I would rather, I want to hit that 48 million. So hopefully we go up to the 48 million where we at in 2023 in December. Hopefully we can hit that. But honestly, just aiming for 100% gains, I think that's going to be easy. Even going back up to that $30 million market cap, I think that's going to be an easy run as well. Once and if we have that crazy altcoin season, I do think we're going to have it though, guys. Let me know how y'all feel. So Crypto Tro, that's my video. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications. Don't forget, link to Discord is in the description, and my crypto.com, Coinbase, and Kraken links are there as well. If you haven't signed up for all three, make sure you do so. We both start making money when you start trading. So let's lock in, baby. Crypto Tro, I'm out of here.